Hello and welcome, beautiful scorpion shapes. Today I will be showing you a beautiful combo. It's not too hard. There are some variations that you can take, so let me know if you cannot manage certain tricks, then I can probably give you advice. But yeah, you know what? I'm just gonna show the combo to you. It's a little bit dancey, so feel free to put in all the different variations that you want. But yeah, let's get into it. Make sure to warm up. And then this is what we will be dancing today.
I wonder if you'd stay, if you knew the things I've kept away. I wonder what you'll do. Would you charge me with your hate? You never really knew just how terribly I needed you. You are nowhere to be found. I was falling fast into the ground.
So of course you can dance this on a static as well. Then you can basically just add a little bit more, hand movements and stuff like that. I am gonna show it to you on spinning just because I don't have static in this studio, but you can of course always change it to your needs, yeah? The first thing we will be doing is that you can start on the music, on the song, choose whatever song you like, and basically just get into it. So what I did is just dancing around the pole, just doing like a couple steps. But of course you can do it super long and super intricate. You can start on the floor, so just experiment with whatever you'd like. But what I did is I basically just started. And the first trick we want to get into is a front attitude spin. What is that? I already have, I think, one video up. Did I explain it? I don't think I did explain it actually. But what is happening in an attitude, you have your legs like that. All right, so if you cannot manage it quite yet, you can train your hip muscles a little bit by sitting on your side like that and just bringing your leg up a couple times, yeah? So really having this active strength that you need, that you want. But basically what is happening is that we hear, did I do it like that? Yeah, I did do it like that. So you hear, you're pulling down with that shoulder, so you can try it while you're sitting like that. You're pulling down until your hip is lifting up a little bit, right? And you're bringing it into your back. So your shoulder is going back into that shoulder joint, if that makes sense, okay? And with this hand, it is around, boob or belly height, and it's pushing you away. So you have a little bit of space in between your palms, yeah? And what I did, you can get into this a couple ways, okay? So you can, for example, have that inside leg behind and then swinging with that and just bringing it to the front. Or what I did, because it was a little bit more dancey, you can have, you can stand on that inside leg and simply bringing that outside leg in. It's kind of similar, right? But still it looks a little bit different. So I'm doing some steps. You can do 1, 2, 3 steps if you want. Then grab the pole, kind of like turning inwards a little bit in your armpit while you want to grab. And then what is going to happen is you're simply pulling that one leg to the front. It's gonna stay straight if you want to go for my kind of like dancey approach. That leg is going to stay straight and you simply let yourself fall into the pole and bending the other leg, and then the straight leg is gonna come afterwards, yeah? So if we do it in standing, you're here, you're letting yourself fall in. This one is straight, you're letting yourself fall into the pole, you're bending this one, and then you're bending that one, right? And because you're turning, if you aren't static, you want to take a little bit more momentum, you're probably gonna be able to do like 1 or 2 turns. Remember not to hold on super tightly, but to kind of like let it go a little bit. With spinning, you can basically hold this for however long you want. And from there, the grip is going to stay the same, but what you want to do is you want to straighten your legs out. Good here. You want to straighten your legs out. I did put my right leg, my inside leg, towards the floor to stop the spinning a little bit, otherwise it's going to get really fast when you go into climbing. So I was here, I was stopping spinning a little bit, but I let my foot at the space where it was so that I could start climbing. Whew, it's a little bit complicated, is it? Don't worry, I'm explaining my kind of dance style, but you can add whatever you want. So what is important is to get from here into climb. How you get there doesn't really matter too much. But again, if you want to go with my foot placements, you're here, straightening your legs, bringing that inside leg in to the floor, stopping yourself a little bit. It's gonna stay, it's gonna turn until you can climb right here, okay? From this climb, make sure to have your forearm grip, right? So you're here, you're turning, and then you want to have your forearm grip right here so that you can actually start to climb. Just once re-grabbing into your sit. That's it. So let's do this once, and then once we're up, I'm going to explain you the rest. It's not that much left, and then that's already the whole combo. So if you elongate it, if you stretch it out a little bit, you actually already have like a minute or so of dance, which is amazing, isn't it? So what we want to do is we're going to take 3 steps. You want to go into forward attitude spin, straightening your legs, going into climb once, and then into sitting on the pole. If you cannot climb, don't worry, you don't need to climb. You can go from basically being here, you know, letting yourself pull around like this, straight into sitting. Okay, that's an option. We're gonna take 3 steps. Inside, outside. Inside, holding onto the pole, leg is gonna stay straight. Stop the spinning a little bit. Bring yourself up. Climb, re-grab, sitting on the pole. All right, from here, you want to let go with your outside hand, letting yourself lay back. If this is as far as you can go, or if you need to hold on with 2 hands, don't worry. But if you can let go, bring that hand back, down on the pole, into lean back. And from here, you can open your legs if you'd like, but you don't have to. From here, we'll go into a hello boys. All right, perfect. Let me explain this a little bit. You've seen what's going on, and now we want to actually learn this, right? So you've climbed, you are on the pole, you're holding on, like that, you re-grabbed. You are sitting on the pole. From here, that one hand, it's my right hand where I have my leg on top, like that. You could also be sitting like that, and then you want to hold on with the other hand. But where the hand is on top, like this, you want to hold on, and you want to be able to let yourself release a little bit towards the back, yeah? From here, if you feel comfortable like that, or if this is how far you can go, then stay there, and you can basically just simply pull yourself back in. But if you feel comfortable, you can release one hand, bringing it under your butt, and trying to push your hips and your torso out into a bend. Yeah, from here, if you want to, you can also open your legs into another attitude, or into a split, or half split, yeah, before coming back. But this is all kind of like just dancey styles. which you can do however you like, okay? So I want you to improvise a little bit with these different styles and experiment with whatever you feel comfortable with, yeah? Very important as a pole dancer to find your own style. But when we're here in our layback, you know, we're like this. You want to bring yourself down a little bit or back a little bit. And usually when you do layback, your hand is not right at your butt. If you slide down and you are there, it's perfect, because then we don't really need to change anything. But if your butt is still a little bit away from your hand, just let yourself slide down onto your hand so that we can then open up our legs. Let me show you what I mean. So, you are in sitting, lay back, like that. And then for our next trick, we actually want to be sitting on our wrist to open up, okay? So this is the Hello Boys. This is not going to be an explanatory video for all the tricks, like in detail. If you struggle with it, make sure to go and have a look at how to exactly do this trick. But the most important thing is that your hand is not too high. You can do it with me, basically here and standing, okay? So if your hand is too high, you actually cannot reach and you do not have space to open up, yeah? And it looks really, really weird. So you want to have your hand kind of at like chest height, I would say. You can really try it out, or like nose height. Bring your hand down under your butt so that you're sitting on your wrist, okay? So you're not sitting in your butt crack, but you're sitting on the wrist, on the side of your butt. Yeah, like that, it's more comfortable. And yeah, you really want to hold on. You want to let yourself pull back. You want yourself to be really sitting here. Yeah, you can also do this from standing from here and then just sitting on your wrist like that. Try it out. It's not super tricky, but it's a little bit tricky. And of course, you can also try it on the other side. Sometimes one side simply feels better than the other one, right? But yeah, that's the Hello Boys. So from climbing, like that, we want to go into sitting, like that. We want to go into our layback, like that. And then you don't need to change anything. You just want to open your hands up. And you see what I just did there? I was trying to hold on with my strength, which is not working. You really want to let your arm be very, very long. From there, if that's already enough, you can basically just come back into sitting, close your legs, hold on to the pole, let yourself slide down towards the floor. But if you want to have a little bit of a more tricky, but also a little bit more beautiful exit, then what you want to do is to bring the leg that's on top, the hand or the side that you're holding on top. This is my right side. You want to bring the right leg in between, like threading the needle. I will show you what I mean. And for this, it's really important to have a strong Hello Boys, that you have a really strong hold on, that you can actually sit here and have the strength to pull you through. And also the grip, very important not to be holding on too high, as I just did. As you see, then you really don't have space to like get in between, But you want to have a little bit more space so that you can actually lean back and hook. So of course you can also try this on the floor first. So you're kind of like holding on like this, right? And then you want to thread through. So also here you will see, okay, now I'm on the right side to actually being able to pull myself through and then hooking the top leg and then also hooking the second leg, either on top or down, yeah? From here, what you want to do, of course we're in the air, what you want to do is to just pull yourself in a little bit and grabbing high with the other hand, then you can pull yourself through, straightening your legs and coming towards the floor. All right? So, again, let's do this for our brain. You want to do 1, 2, 3 steps. Bring yourself in, letting that leg be straight, and then bending it, coming here. And you can stop yourself from spinning a little bit before coming into climb, re-grab, sitting, leaning back, all the way. Letting yourself slide onto your hand. Hello, boys. And then thread through, hooking, re-grabbing, pulling yourself up. And that's it. All right, let's do this once with music all together. Before you do the whole thing, I want you to focus on the separate tricks, separate coming togethers. But yeah, it's really not a super difficult combo. Your hands are basically always the same, right? They're just like re-grabbing sometimes, but that's it. If you have questions, let me know down below. Thank you so much for watching, and I really, really hope that you come and watch my next video. But yeah, let's dance this all together one last time. Grab the pole.
I wonder if you'd stay, if you knew the things I've kept
Climb.
away. I wonder what you'll do.
Re-grab.
Would you charge
Lay
me
back.
with your hate? You never really knew
Open up.
just how terribly
Spread through.
I needed you. You are nowhere to be found. I was falling fast into the ground.